G'day and welcome to another Pokemon Go video. Uh, this time having a look at November community days. So there were two, so Electabuzz and Magmar, so 1 week apart. So we'll jump in and have a look at Electabuzz first and see how I did. So I was only able to get around for an hour and a half, but so this is before the day, seen 124, caught 117, and as you can see in the middle, I did catch a shiny or two. Other stats are walked 11,329, caught 163,923, Pokestops 84,053, and then research tasks 15,688. So that's before the day started. And I did evolve a couple to get that community day move. So looking at the Electabuzz for Electivire, and evolved a shiny and a non-shiny. So the non-shiny is PvP orientated, so it is rank 39, judging by the very cryptic name of it, PvP 39, so rank 39, so not too bad. And I will potentially power that up maybe one day, but might as well have the community day move on a PvP orientated one, and we'll evolve the shiny version as well and see what we get. So I do think the Electabuzz, so shiny, looks cool. So Kid can't tell the difference, and we're about to see what the difference is between shiny and non-shiny Electivire, but definitely from the middle screen and the screen on the right, you can definitely see the difference. Electabuzz does look cool, and unfortunately Electivire is a bit disappointing for me. I really do like shinies that are very obviously different, and Electabuzz just does look cool, and you can 100% tell the difference instantly that's shiny versus the normal one there. So unfortunately it is what it is. So let's see what my stats were afterwards. So after I had seen 392, caught 343, walked 11,334, caught 164,000, research 15,712. So there's my stats, and I managed to catch 7 shiny Electabuzz. So not too bad for an hour and a half of play. So these are my stats. If you don't want to do the maths really quickly. So saw 268, caught 226, walked 4.9 kilometers, caught 236 Pokemon in total. Visited 41 Pokestops, earned 2.09 million XP, and completed 24 research tasks. So obviously there was some best buddies in there with a lucky egg, because otherwise there is no chance in the world of getting anywhere near that amount of XP. So did alright there. So they were my stats, so not too bad. And happy with that for an hour and a half. So really good there. So that ends week 1 of the community day, and they decided to, Niantic decided to throw you back-to-back weekends of community day, which we'll see whether that was a popular choice or not, and if they do it again. For me, I didn't mind it too much. I do think the amount of events going on at the moment is just a little bit overwhelming, a little bit too much to keep up with absolutely everything, so maybe space them out a bit would be nice. But we'll jump into week 2 of November's Community Day, which is Magmar. And so my stats beforehand, so seen 168 and caught 150, so not too bad there. And had one lucky, none purified, and then my stats for the other. So walking distance 11,364, caught 164,750, Pokestop 84,200, and my research was 15,764. So that was before, and as you can see again in the middle, yeah, I clearly caught a few because there they are. And speaking of the shiny variations, Magmar does again look distinctly different when it's in its shiny form, so I really do like that. So, one other thing I would mention is with level 40 plus, 41 plus coming for everyone outside of Australia. So, obviously, Australia's already got it as a sneak peek, which is very lucky for some of those Australians still actually living in Australia. Unfortunately, I'm not in Australia, so do not get to level 41 before everybody else. But there is an excellent task. So, that is something to remember about community days. Again, I did evolve a couple, so went for a shiny and a non-shiny variant, and see how we go. So let's see if the Magmortar shiny is any, well, easier to tell than the Electabuzz, and it certainly is. That is 100% shiny every day of the week, so really good there. And I like a shiny that's a bit different. Unfortunately, like 50% of the shinies, it is actually pink. Someone at the Pokemon Company clearly loves pink Pokemon because half of those shinies are pink. So, like I was saying, so the excellent throws, I do have a video on how to improve your excellent throws. It just takes a little bit of time and a little bit of practice, but community days can be a really good opportunity to do that because you're throwing out the one Pokemon for an hour, 2 hours, if you play for the whole thing, 6 hours of solid Magmar in this instance, and you can hit those excellent throws. So really hone in those excellent throws and go to town on those, because if you are throwing at the same thing all the time, you should dial it in. As you can see, managed to get the excellent there on the Magmar, and was able to get a reasonable number throughout the day. Did also manage that Shadow Larvitar there, which is always a good one. And we'll see how we go with some of these throws. Hopefully I can hit some excellence to justify my point. So also evolving the normal Magmar, and always good to evolve a couple of the Pokemon Community Day Pokemon just to get their Community Day move. Most Community Day moves do come in handy. If they don't come in useful now, they probably will at some point in the future. And there's your Magmortar, looking very different to the shiny variant, which is always cool. So I would recommend just getting a couple, and hopefully you can. If you were not lucky enough to catch a shiny, or were working, whatever, weren't able to play, hopefully someone in your group will be able to spare you one. With the increased distance up to 45-50 kilometers for trade distance, hopefully you'll be able to make a couple of trades and get that shiny, maybe even get a lucky would be really, really nice. So that was pretty much my community days. Spent about an hour and a half on both of them, so fairly similar times. Wasn't able to commit to the full things. Like I said, the events are getting more and more frequent, so it's harder to commit to the full events, but was able to get out and catch a couple. As you can see there, I was actually able to catch 15 shiny Magmar, so that's really, really good. So lots of those little pink fire boys, so really quite good there. So really happy with that. And here's my stats afterwards. So 405 seen, 379 caught, so not too bad there. So still a few missing, but not as many runners as in Electabuzz. So there's my stats there. I'm going to let you read those. I'm not going to be able to read them that quickly, but I am quick catching, as you can see on the left hand side there, a lot. But was lucky enough to catch a lot. Let's look at these tasks. So 15,792 research tasks complete. So if you weren't quick enough to add those up, here are the stats again. So saw 237, caught 229, distance walk 4.5, caught total Pokemon 239. So only 10 Pokemon different to other than Magmar in that hour and a half. 41 Pokestops visited, 1.14 million XP, and 28 research completed. So pretty good there. I'm pretty happy with that. So hopefully you were just as successful as I was for this community day, and we'll see what happens with the next one. I don't think it's been announced yet. Again, I have pretty much can't keep up with all of the announcements. There's that many going on, and level 50 is what I'm going to be pushing for next. Well, a couple of the levels, as you can see, my total XP was just over 100 million, so I've got quite a ways to go before I can get to 50. But it is what I'm going to be going for next. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully I can see you in the next one. Bye for now.